Alright guys, here's my pickups for the last couple weeks, and I haven't been picking up that much stuff, but kind of been saving money. But anyways, I go to this pawn store near my school, and he had a bunch of boxes, N64 boxes. I picked up 3 of them a little while ago, but there's still 2 left. I decided to pick them up because the guy only wanted 50 cents for each one, so I was like, yeah, whatever. So I decided to get them, and the first one I got is Triple Play 2000. I don't own this game, but I really don't care if I do, but probably pick it up for like 50 cents, the actual game for 50 cents too, but it's in okay shape. The front is like pretty like dented in, and the ends are kind of messed up, and this red is really sun faded, so see how that looks. And the second one I got Cyber Tiger, and yeah, both of these were there when I bought the other ones, but I wasn't that interested in these because I didn't know how much the guy wanted for them. So 50 cents each, pretty good for $1. So there, look at the red on that one compared to this one. It's so much more faded, but then the yellow isn't. So I imagine this was sitting out like this in the, wherever it was sitting. But yeah, and then this Cyber Tiger it's a little beat up, but still cool on the shelf. I have them all the green way, so they'll look pretty cool. So anyways, that's that. And then I just picked up today, I bought on eBay. I have, these are the 2 bits I have taken apart 64 stuff and Super Nintendo games. The smaller ones are Super Nintendo, and I just bought the one for taking apart 64 systems and a couple other systems, can't remember. Probably GameCube. Because the green 64 I got was the second controller port wasn't working, and I found out that it is kind of corroded in there, so I gotta take this all apart to figure out what's the problem. So I got that, and then I went to a garage sale, and this guy had a bin full of DVDs and PlayStation 1 long boxes, and there were a couple other PlayStation 1 games, but I just wanted to get a long box because I don't have a long box, even though I'm kind of getting rid of my PlayStation games. But I picked this up, it was only $2, and it's Warhawk, and yeah, it's in the long box. It's in pretty good shape, and the manual's there in the game. So $2 for that. It's basically a Sega CD or a Sega Saturn game. I don't know why they like mount it upside down. So like usual game, it would have PlayStation the other, like flipped the other way, but and the word is wrong again. So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks wrong. But anyways, and then I went to, what was it? Oh, okay. I went to the Goodwill, and this is the one out by my school again, and their disc-based games are only $1, but then cartridge games are $3, but they had some good disc games here. So first one I got was Show X for the PlayStation 2, and this is like a rally kind of racing game, and it's complete, and it's in good condition, so I got it only $1. Alright, the next one was Azuric Rise of Parathea. Yeah, and this was only $1 also, and that was complete too. It's got some sticker on there, but I don't know anything about this game, but I figured some kind of adventure game / RPG, so just picked it up. for $1. Pick up any game for $1 pretty much, except for if it's like Barbie. Alright, and then the next one's Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. And this looks like another, this looks like a beat 'em up kind of RPG where you, whatever, you have your guy and you bunch of kind of God of War, like just endless enemies. And it was complete. And all these games were in like good, really good condition. Alright. And then I went to Savers and they had this in 2 more PS2 games. But I only had enough for one, so I just bought one. The other 2 were Midnight Club Dub Edition and I can't remember now. That was like 4 days ago, so I can't remember. Alright, but the one I got was Celebrity Deathmatch for PS2. And I remember the show. I thought it was a pretty funny show back in the day, but it got kind of lame after a while. But I still got it, so good condition, complete. It's in almost meant. No, the back's a little messed up, but right there. But otherwise, it looks really good. So I'm gonna try it out, and I paid $2.99 for that. All right. And then today, I found all this stuff, and some of it's small, and then one of the things is a big, awesome thing that I found. So, the first 2 things were, I went to Goodwill, and they had this game, I've never heard of it, Sneaky Snakes on Game Boy. And I have absolutely no clue what it is. There's a bomb and fish, so I'm wondering if you're the fish trying to get away from the snakes that are trying to eat you, kind of like Pac-Man or something. But it was only $2, and there's some note on there. I don't know what the heck it says underneath the sticker, but it says Sneaky Snakes in time something. So can't read it without peeling it off. Alright, then another one I got was Wacky Races, Cartoon Network Wacky Races, and it was $2. I used to love this show back when it was on Cartoon Network. I don't know if it still is. I don't have cable anymore, but it looks like a fun game, so I'm gonna try that out. $2, pretty good. Alright, and then at that same Goodwill, same day, they had 164 game. 2 actually. One was like Madden something. I didn't care. And then this one, this is a more rare, not really rare, but uncommon game for 64. I don't know, I think it's uncommon. It's Donald Duck Going Quackers. And, you know, I've never heard or seen this video being played, but who knows if it's any good, I don't know. But for $2, couldn't pass it up, add to the collection. Alright, and then a different Goodwill I went to today. I had my day off, so that's why I went everywhere. But I didn't even know this game was on 64 until like a year ago or whatever when I started collecting. But that's Space Invaders for 64. I got this for $2, and I started playing it and wasn't that good. Like, I don't know. Like the aliens were moving so slow back and forth. It was just like really easy. I only played like 2 minutes of it, so who knows. Alright. And then the third one, or the last 64 game I got, was Gex 3, Deep Cover Gecko. I don't know why he's on a wrestling arena, but he is. That was $2. For some reason Goodwill put their sticker right there, but I think they usually peel off pretty good. And then there's some writing on the back. But pretty common game, but I decided to pick it up. Alright. And then for the big pickup. So I found those these two 64 games. There's actually about 10 more 64 games. But I pretty much had all of them, and none of them were, you know, rare or expensive, so I just left them. Like one I didn't have was like Razor Scooter, and it had a huge ass Blockbuster sticker covering the entire thing. So I was like, screw that, not wasting my money. So I still looked around. I was in there for a good 15 minutes looking around to see if I could find any more games, because all the really good games were gone except for these two, which are like okay. So I walked around and I looked through the carts when they like pull out the stuff in the carts, and it was the last cart I looked in, and all I saw was this. Just like that. I was like, holy shit. It was the freaking gold 64 with 2 controllers, and they're in very good condition. Some light scuffing, light marks, but the joysticks are like brand new, and I only paid $13 for that. And it came with both cords, and for some reason a Wii composite cable. So, pretty awesome pickup. And it did have the expansion pack in there. And then for some reason, inside there is a jungle green piece in there instead of a gold or whatever color it's supposed to be. And inside my green one, it's like clear. So I'm going to switch these out, switch them between each other, and then I'll have a fully green system. I'm guessing this has been taken apart at one point or something, but I guess that's the only reason there would be green in there. So, anyways, that's my pickups. I'm really happy to get this. This is really cool. Looked on eBay and they're selling for like $150. You know, a couple times $150. So, pretty awesome. And all the controller ports work. So I think I'm gonna keep that one and either sell online the jungle green with a couple games and a controller, or yeah, I don't know. I think I like the gold one better because that's the Toys R Us exclusive one. It's more rare, I guess, than the green one. Plus, I guess the gold one looks a little cooler. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then I successfully took a joystick out of a cracked controller, 64 controller, and I put it in my green controller, my green jungle green, and now the jungle green controller stick is really good. So, alright. So, anyways, that's all I got. And stay tuned for my Super Nintendo box collection. Except for the system box I don't have. Stay tuned. Bye.